Namaste to all. I am in my Acharya's ashram in Himachal Pradesh. I am making this video from the Gaushala. You can see one of the Gaumata behind me. So yesterday my Acharya gave a very deep knowledge in the Yajna and Brahma Vidhya basically. So my Acharya was first telling a very beautiful and useful point to all of us, that you are Jivatma, you are not this body, you are not this mind. So the mind and body and intellect, everything is made from three guna of the Prakriti, Rajagun, Tamagun and Satagun. And what happens is these three guna, the Prakriti, the mind, intellect, the body, it derives the power from Jivatma and it tries to overpower the Jivatma itself. That means the mind says that, okay, do this sensual thing, you will do it. The mind will say, do anger and you will do it. Means the mind is overpowering the Jivatma, because the Jivatma does not know that the mind is Jada and mind is made from Prakriti and Jivatma can control it. And also the Jivatma does not know how to control the mind. So my Acharya gave an example. Once Hanumanji met Vibhishanji and then he asked that, see, you are living in this Lanka and I see Kam, Krodh, Madlob, Ahankar, everybody is having Rakshas Vritti, everybody is many people are meat eaters, they do not have the Sattvic Vritti at all. How are you able to follow Dharma in this place? Then Vibhishan beautifully answers that, see, you have a tongue and then there are 32 teeth. The tongue always tries to escape from the biting force of the teeth. Similarly, I always try 24/7 to stay away from Kusanga, to stay away from this Rakshas Vritti, and I always try to focus on myself and focus on worship and focus on my Dharma. That is how I am able to maintain my Dharma, he will answer. So similarly, my Acharya said, you are Jivatma. You must try to maintain your power over the mind. You must try to do everyday sadhana so that your mind starts behaving you. But what is happening today is every one of the people in the world, most of them, they behave as per their mind. But you are, because of the only reason that you don't follow the Vedic path, you don't understand who is Almighty God, you don't understand who are you, you don't know how to identify yourself. So you must go to knowledge, to a place where the knowledge of Brahma Vidhya is given by an Acharya who is a Samadhist yogi, to understand, to control the mind. And mind can be controlled only by listening the Vedic preach. Only by listening the Brahma Vidhya, the mind gets controlled. And only by daily sadhana, daily name jap, daily Agnihotra, slowly the mind will get into control. This was one of the knowledge. And further, my Acharya was explaining about the death and birth. I made a video sometime back about my mother-in-law's death. So my Acharya was mentioning about my mother-in-law, and then my Acharya was telling that, see, Jivatma will anyway have to go from one body to another body. The main thing is what the Jivatma did when it was in the body. My Acharya was telling that, see, that Jivatma who was your mother-in-law and your wife's mother, etc., that Jivatma did a very good effort by bringing her child to the Vedic path. Now your wife is also in the Vedic path, you are also in the Vedic path, your child also is coming in the Vedic path. So this is the achievement of that Jivatma. And that Jivatma always remembered the Acharya until the time of death. And that is what is a great achievement in this life. Similarly, everybody must try to live the Vedic path and remember the Vedic Acharya until the last breath. And remember the Almighty God until the last breath. This was one of the knowledge he was giving. And also he explained about a very beautiful Yajurveda mantra, not asked the reference to my Acharya. My Acharya was explaining that the mantra is giving knowledge to doctors. A rishi should explain this mantra to doctors, that, okay, you must know which medicine is expiring when. And you must arrange the medicines in such a way that you are able to retrieve, okay, this medicine is going to expire next month, so I have to use this first. So that kind of arrangements you must make in the shelf, so that when the patient comes, you must give those medicines which will expire in the next coming future. And similarly, you must make a shelf properly, so that the same medicines are kept in same place, the other medicine is kept above that, something like that. So this kind of knowledge, my Acharya was saying, see, each and every single knowledge, small knowledge also is given by Almighty God beautifully in the Vedas. So my Acharya was explaining this mantra, it was very beautiful. And next, one more thing my Acharya told, it was really awesome, was that if you listen Vedas, for example, you listen Vedas from a normal human being who is not a tapasvi, who is just who has a bookish knowledge, he has read a lot of Vedas, and you listen Vedas from him, you listen Shastras from him, then you are listening to 100% lies. you must listen to truth only, and the truth will emanate only from a samadhist yogi. The Ved mantra knowledge, if you listen from a samadhist yogi, it is called as truth. If you listen the same Ved mantra from another person who is not a samadhist yogi, who is not a tapasvi, then it is 100% lies. So this is the fundamental which I always try to clarify in my videos, that my videos are not Vedas. Whatever, I have explained so many Ved mantras in my channel based on my knowledge, what I have gained from my Acharya, but I always told you that this is not Vedas, this is just a bookish knowledge. Because if I speak something, for example, I'm just taking my example because I'm making videos to you. Like I have Kam, Krodh, Madlob, Ahankar inside me. So even when I speak Gayatri mantra to you, what emanates from me could be sounded as Gayatri to you, but it is what is coming to you is Kam, Krodh, Madlob, Ahankar. This is the knowledge which we have to understand. That is why we must always search an Acharya. And I am again and again clarifying to you, my videos can probably inspire you to walk the true path, but you can know the truth only when you go to a Samadhist yogi. That was really beautiful knowledge which my Acharya gave yesterday. And lastly, my Acharya told one more beautiful thing. My Acharya said that you can increase the Shraddha and Vedas and Ishwar by listening Vedas every day. If you listen Vedas every day, if you do everyday name jap, the name jap is the name of Almighty God, which is Om, or any other name which is given by a Samadhist yogi is also name jap. And Gayatri mantra jap every day, if you do continuously with 100% faith on Almighty God, and you listen Vedas whenever possible from an Acharya, one day will come that you will become Shraddhavan. And after you become Shraddhavan, then Almighty God is not far away. Almighty God will manifest inside you, my Acharya was telling yesterday. And last point my Acharya was telling, that he told many other points, but what I remember, one more point is, my Acharya said that, you must go to a place where Brahma Rishi resides, and you must serve the Acharya. The Acharya must understand that you are a Jigyasu. So this is also very, very important, that you must take your journey towards a spiritual path by searching an Acharya. That is what I have always told. Please try to search an Acharya. Otherwise, without Acharya, we can never listen to the truth. And whatever we have listened, like you have listened to so many other videos, everything is false. And false will always give us miseries. Truth will always give us happiness. So even many people have got inspired from my videos, but what I would say is, you can get inspiration that is only temporary. The permanent inspiration will come only when we go to an Acharya. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.